Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Factorio, Bobs and Angels, episode 22. In this episode, we determined what we want to do with our first ever blue science. There's a lot of things I could click here. Actually, there's really not that many. There's a lot of science hiding. A lot of science hiding. But really not a lot of choices here right now at what we can and cannot do. Expanding my pockets wouldn't be a bad idea. Blue belts, we're not really making red belts, so blue belts are kind of, it's not a solid point of use. This actually would be really good. This is the next tier of our ore yields. It's only 80 actually as well. I think that might be what we're going to do next. I can't do beacons because I don't actually have modules unlocked yet, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with this. Then I might start pushing into modules, which is just a whole nother thing. Like, there's a lot of modules. Bobs, we do have Bobs. I don't think we have God modules on, but we do have Bobs very, very overpowered modules, so something to consider there as well. But yeah, I think we'll start with chemical refining, and then maybe I'll do a pocket expansion. We're going to do advanced metal processing. It's needed anyways. Inserted capacity, that'll actually boost the whole factory. Let's do those two. Those two right there. And let's go check out blue science and why it's too slow. I'm going to tell you it's probably iron. So we go check up here. It is iron right now. Our chips, our white chips here, whatever those are called. Those guys that are called electronic circuit boards are a little slow still. I can see that. They're a lot slow. They're not a little slow, they're a lot slow. So we're going to have to go check that out in a second here. And what their problem is. It's never really fully ever built, so it's missing plastic. Is it plastic is missing? What are you missing? What are... Nope, you're not missing plastic. You're missing silver. So our silver production is not up to snuff. Checks out. Checks out, guys. It checks out. Why is it not working? Well, you know that belt that I didn't connect because it was Friday and wanted to go home early for the weekend? Yeah. One of those things. Welcome to Factorio. Yeah, so we just apparently were missing one belt when we were putting in our new train lines, and that's fixed now. Okay, good. Good. Problem solved. We're getting silver again. We're getting our white chips. But that does not solve our iron deficiency. We need to eat more vegetables. Whoa, I sneezed. Makes it more real. So, one thing that was noted was the flaring of all of the things. So we're going to go down here and check out our factory flaring. What I kind of went a little bit ham on yesterday, or in the last playthrough. We kind of flared everything off. Way too much. Including the naphtha. Naphtha we kind of want to backlog on us, so if this is going to fill up, and this is going to fill up, these are two I'm okay to flare off, but I want naphtha. So I don't ever want the naphtha to backfill on me, because naphtha actually goes in my plastic production. Same with these guys here. We actually don't have a use for methane, ethane, and butane. So we're going to find the one that fills up first. And we're going to stop this one from flaring off. So this is all going to backlog, and it's just going to sit there, and these will be half full. Good. Good. These ones down here, yeah, they're fine. Oh, we're actually flaring off crude oil. I want to say that's not good. What are we using our crude oil for? Are we actually even using it for anything? We are. Crude oil is going over here and it's making this, which is making our naphtha. Okay, so we just make more oil refineries here. So we have 3, we want more. Power's still okay, which is nice. Nothing worse than having to fix your power every video. So that's okay there. You are good. Do something like this. Don't really want to build on this patch here, but it's okay. That's okay. This goes there, those go there. Then we still need to offload. Something like that. So we did get our new refining up and running already. That's actually a lot of science. Residual gas is doing residual gas things. We're going to let the crude oil backlog on us. Sulfuric waste, I think I'm okay with. And we'll let that fill up forever and ever and ever. Okay. Next says we need to find a use for our propane and propane accessories. Actually, we don't. It's not flaring off. It's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it as is. Just had to do it. I had to do it. It was a missed opportunity. So the propane's good. Propane and right here, propane accessories. So that's good. I can't believe I missed that reference earlier. Oof. Fired. Okay, so that's doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. We're probably making more of that now, theoretically. We need more iron. So, we need to get more iron. We could make some more flotation cells here and make these MK2 sorting facilities at this point. I don't have space to put more in, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go steal some steel. Only 51 in there, so we're gonna grab off the belts. We have to make a bunch of these first too. So we're gonna make MK2 ore sorters. I can't make MK3 because I don't have concrete bricks. This is going to craft at a 1 speed. This is a 0.75 speed, so it's a bit faster. Not a lot faster, but it is a bit faster. Grab a bunch of this, and then we'll grab some bricks. We can actually add more as well. So now that we have our science producing, we need it to produce faster. Give me some bricks. Can you put bricks down? Oh, you can. Okay. Let's go with 3 of those. At this point in my current playthrough, I am not against putting some pathways down. We have the technology to make me run a little bit faster. There's a trick up over there. It took me a long time to figure out how to pick up bricks off the ground. Right click. When there's a pile of bricks on the ground. Like that. You can't actually walk through here, which is literally the most annoying thing in the world. Okie dokie, that's beautiful. We are making 3 of those right now. I'm gonna get more flotation plants as well. I can't make MK2 of that either. I need more bricks. That's kind of funny. Bricks and steel. Grab another stack of steel. Should probably empty all this garbage out of my pocket again. Do I have a chest? I have a silo, but I don't want to dump it in a silo. I like my silos. I know if I go north, there's a chest up here somewhere. Go grab that. Sulfur's looking pretty solid right now. Pretty happy with that. Dump that. Keep that on us. Get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. Keep the steel. So I need to go grab some more steel here. That mini-map is looking nice, though, I must say. Pretty happy with that mini-map right now. There's 3 of these guys. 4, 5, 6. 6 is a good amount. First things first, MK2 sorters. I'm actually gonna kick the sorter up. Put it as high up as I possibly can. I'm very glad it filled my pockets. Go there. Something like that. And you are going to be sapphirite chunk sorting. Okay, that's looking good. Same thing on these ones. I'm going to grab that, put that there, put that there. This is too many inserters, but it does allow it to just work if it needs to work. I do have another one of these. I think I'm going to make it into an MK2 again if possible. Just grab some more steel. I'll try and set it up somewhat properly right now if I can. So that side there is all backlogged, which is going into my plastic setup. Need some more steel here. Grab you. Can make the Tech 2 ore crushers as well. I'm still thinking of something to do for the geodes at some point. We need to deal with the geodes. We have no no proper usage of our geodes yet. Effect transmission beacons. I'm not against that. Paper making. Don't really care about making paper right now. I'm probably going to do pockets right now. Let's do it. Let's do some tool belt action. It's very not required for the factory, but we're not keeping up anyways, so... They're getting closer to the wall every attack. See that? They used to only be getting here, now they're actually hitting the wall. Biter, biter, biter. The end is nigh, as they would say. So, I want this to be right here and here. This one will fit. It's going to be that. So these two are working. I need to offload. They can actually just go right into there. Always helps to have an inserter. So that is working. We added 2 more. Conveniently, I have no more space. We can sneak a few more in here. That's the same thing, right? Sulfuric wastewater. Yep. Yep. So this belt come down. So right there, and then I need to offload it. That's gonna be the hard part here. This inserter is holding a geode right now. I need to weave it into that belt. If I can get in there, we're good. I'm just looking at this belt. There's not a lot of space around here. It's almost better if I go down and then I can put more down this way. In this forested swamp area. Beautiful, beautiful green water. That was such a nice, nice change that the devs made, adding the green water. Just adds just a little bit more character to everything. I think we're gonna go down this way. This is the plan. I need the iron. Give me the iron. So. You have sulfuric wastewater right there. This needs space to fit in. Can I underground that? I can actually make that work. So I can stick 2 there. Ooh. There's so many things in the way here. This is horrible. It'll work though. It'll work. I have to use long inserters on this one here. I can't even walk through it. And then I need to bring this over somehow. So this is our offload line. This is our load line here. I'm actually going to invert this line. So I want this line over here. Somehow. I think if I do this. There. Some more undergrounds. We will make this work. Geodes are looking... a good amount of geodes there right now. Not a lot of those ones, but... geodes are geoding. It's nice to see our train is not sitting in station. That means we're pulling this pretty decently. So he's loading. It's very, very slow loading, mind you, but it still works. We don't quite have a use for our next trains yet, so there's no rush to set up more trains, but soon. Soon. Need this connected somehow. It's probably not how I'm going to choose to keep it connected, but... so this goes here. It's going to be right here. This is our purified water line here, actually. Preferably not use landfill. I like the constraint not using landfill provides you. Just a little bit of purified water here. Okay, so that's good. We're inserting, and now I need to dump it somehow. Grab a few more. Yeah, this ties in nicely there. That's why I want to invert the belt line there. I kind of did it and then forgot why I did it, and then remembered why I did it. Yep, one of those days. We'll grab off the belt, that way I don't pick up all the gears as well. I'm okay with science being slow right now. As long as it's working. Keep checking the attacks. Make sure nothing is really dying too bad. A lot easier to fix it than it is to rebuild it. Looks like actually every single one can offload close. Just only gets one inserter here. Which isn't too bad. I think I might be okay with just one inserter, actually. So that's what you worry about, the red. The red light there. It's getting me more geodes. Or more of the crushed, whatever this is. These guys are going in here, and these crushers, sorting facilities, will be able to grab all the excess. This is totally jammed up here. So what needs to happen is this goes like this to that. And that's going right here. This is working nicely now. Let's upgrade the entire blue line. And again, we have tons of space there still, so not too worried about that. It looks like they all are working now. So we have all 4 ore sorting facilities working. And it is beautiful. Looks like copper is almost backlogging on me now. I think it's backlogging because it's too slow. Stop making it all the way down to the next smelter. And that's pulling it. Just gotta watch out when the line backs up, because then all this will back up. This is doing what it's supposed to do now. The next building we do have is the leaching plant. Leaching plant requires brass and concrete. We have neither of that yet, so I don't think we're gonna push for that immediately. As long as this is working okay, and I'm getting everything I need for my blue to start flying up the shelf, I think my next thing I need to worry about is my defenses again. Spiders are getting closer and closer and closer. It just takes a minute to get overthrown. So, I'm really curious about this pestilence spreader. There's plasma cannons, but pestilent ammo. Sulfur, copper, and crude oil. I feel like the pestilent ammo goes into you. So I'm going to grab an engine. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm going to build a turret, and we're going to plop it down and see what it wants. I am curious. We can find our hard hit zones and dump this pestilent spreader down. I'm gonna wait for that to build. Sniper turrets, MK2. Those are gonna be probably ridiculous. Military 3. Ooh, that unlocks a lot. I'm not against putting some solar panels up at some point. They're pretty expensive too, but solar is always good. It's always good to take care of the environment a little bit. I'm actually joking, but the reason why this is nice, solar is set and forget. You build it, and then it lasts forever. I'm waiting for that to build. Then I'll build this, so I won't try and do both. Shotgun pellets. Gun cotton, of course. So these recipes are a little funky. A little curious with this rocket turret as well, but we don't really have rocket boosters and any of this stuff built yet. I feel that might be a waste of my time. Reinforced concrete walls. How much hit points does that have? 750 versus 350. Okay. This guy here wants... What type of ammo is that? A fuel is that? It's some green liquid. What are you? It's probably not lubricant. I'm not actually sure what that's trying to get in there. So if you look here, it says consumption 2.4. Fires is trying to slimy liquid at enemies. This requires crude. Does it actually require 2 different ammos? Or I can just use crude oil on them. I'll set one up right next to the crude oil tank and see if it works. It's crude oil that we're getting too much of. It might be base mineral oil. No. So it would be working here if it was that. It'd be pulling right out of the tank. So that's not working. But I do think it's taking crude oil. It kind of looks like it takes both, though. Yes, it takes this. So we can give it crude oil. Ooh, that's exciting. Let's go set up some pestilence spreaders. It's gonna be one of those factories. We'll build 2 of them. 3 of them. I need to grab some pipes. Let the pestilence begin. I didn't think I was a bad guy, but now I think I'm the bad guy. Start doing biological warfare on the biters? Yeah. I think you're the bad guy now. You are the bad guy. So... do we do an overflow valve for this? Nah. We'll just straight up use it. How do you know you're the bad guy? Well... something something chemical warfare. So one thing that flamethrower turrets are really good for is killing big groups of biters. So the bigger the group, the more effective the turret is. I'm gonna assume it's something like that right here. Because the first few guys make it past without actually getting any, getting hit at all. But then, it's all downhill from there. I'm super curious to see what this looks like. This mod is very well done. Everything I've seen in this mod so far has been very well done, so... we'll continue with the sniper turrets. Where's my next attack? So we're gonna find our most hit areas and dump this down. I think that area I'm building on right now is one of the most hit areas. Check out turrets. 86 kills. I picked these ones up so you can't tell. This one has 200 kills there. I'll probably check the piles of corpses too. So not really a pile here. You can't see the corpses, but you can see the science still. There's a good chunk there. They're pretty not happy right here. It's a very, very condensed pile right there. A little bit there. A lot up here. So we got a couple hot zones. This area's pretty hard hit too. But this, I think, is the worst area right now. This, and then this. These are the two worst zones right now. Okay, so if those are the two worst zones, we're gonna... I think I just run this all the way with the ammo belts. This is what we're really doing. This is what's really happening right now. I'm gonna kick it out, actually. So one good thing about flamethrower turrets, I can't really speak for these turrets yet because I've never used them, but flamethrower turrets sip ammo, or sip fuel. So they're very generous with their lack of fuel use. So if you think you're going to pull away too much fuel, then think again. These things are very, don't use a lot of fuel. You know what this factory didn't have enough of before I did this? Pipes. It's nice to add some more pipes. Oh, man. 8 billion pipes in this factory. Oh, here we go. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. That was only like 2 biters. I was watching on the mini-map there. Shooting slime out. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Pestilence. I'm gonna keep periodically checking the mini-map there. They will come. I'm gonna make a few more of these while I'm doing this. While I'm securing our borders. So I want to run this all the way around the whole factory. Just hit the hard hit zones first. Eventually the whole factory will need to get reinforced. But for now, look at that. So sad. So sad. I think the iron's actually not quite backlogging. It's on the edge, I think, of keeping up, finally. I should check my production of iron. Let's see if we actually went up or what. Pestilence Spreader needs a submachine gun, which I build right here. That's a lot of submachine guns. What else am I missing? Steel. I have all these random ores on me again. Do we have a random chest around here? Right down there. We definitely do. Some get playthroughs that make a random steel warehouse full of just random garbage. We need some more undergrounds and grab some steel. Need more engines. Might as well be handcrafting this while I'm doing it. And then I like to add fluid tanks around the factory if I'm going to do something like this. In case I lose a pipe somewhere. And also I'd like to add multiple ways of entry. I don't like to only have one way for the fuel to get in. So I'd like to have another line all the way across the factory, but that will take a while. In case something catastrophic does happen, you still have a way to fuel the rest of your base's defenses. We actually just unlocked a lot by doing that tech. As we're hitting these techs now, we're unlocking a lot of stuff. We'll do that one now. Sure, why not? Can you mix the turrets? I bet you can, actually. I bet you can. And you know why that's better? Is because they're taking fire damage and they're taking plague damage. Whatever that is. So if you do both, they're going to be walking on the fire and on the plague. So you are super overkilling them. There's a 300 IQ idea. So you put some flamethrower turrets mixed in with the pestilence turrets. So now they have the pestilence slime zone, but they also will have a flame zone. I'm so sorry, biters. Sorry, not sorry. Don't think you're gonna take over my factory anytime soon. We will hit this corner here. So flame and pestilence. It's kind of nasty, actually. Something like that. So that corner should be good to go. Ore processing, even more ore processing, okay. Powder metallurgy, steel axe for, sure, why not. I think the pestilence won't kill the forest either. So, there's one actual good thing about it. I have a hard time imagining the forest burning down with whatever this stuff is. Agent Orange. So the big place I want to be at is that corner right there. That's like the most hard hit part of the base. Besides that initial place I put besides down here. Those are the two most hard hit areas. We're gonna run it straight up and then cross. You can see it getting hit already there. As we speak. So we want the turret to be right here. Actually we don't. We want it back one away from the wall. Or from the belt, sorry. Just put it right there, that'll be good. We're just gonna go to our hard hit area. Adding new flamethrower turrets in will be very easy. Putting the initial setup down takes a while, so I just gotta run these pipes all around the whole factory. So. One right here. It should be getting fuel. I must have messed up a pipe somewhere. All the way down there. We have a car right over here, so we'll go grab the car. You should see the oil in the pipe. If you don't see the oil in the pipe, then you're... something is wrong. I could take a train, but the train's not really going to get me there, so... That's no help. So if you don't see the liquid in the pipe there, you're doing it wrong. There we go. I'm super curious to see the flamethrower set up too. Flamethrower and pestilence. Bob's enemies do get very difficult, and they do scale pretty hard, so it's really not that absurd to do a defense like this. Anyone who's never played with Bob's enemies would be in for a shock if you don't make some serious defenses. I start to add elemental fighters, and they do worlds of damage. So we'll maintain the sniper turrets here. They shall stay. The next area that would be hard hit would be right here. It's not so bad compared to up here. Up here is pretty bad. That's a lot. Ho ho ho. This is gonna be bad. I'm so sorry. Kind of want to see this. I am very curious to see how this will play out. So right now we have one flamethrower turret, which does actually significantly more damage than the pestilent turret does. So this turret here, we're looking at the bottom right, area size 2.5, duration 30 seconds, damage 100 plus 96 fire damage. That's 200 damage a second. That's a lot of damage. Movement speed 80%, so it slows them down. But this, though, damage 50 plus 48, creates one pestilent slime. Lifetime 20 seconds, duration 30 seconds. So if you touch with the slime, you're slowed for 30 seconds. Movement speed 40%. Damage 7 plus 7. So these combined... That's how you win the war. So Pestilence itself doesn't do a lot of damage. But if you combine these, you are not the friend of the biters. And I'm going to do a registered guess and say it doesn't do a lot of damage. Or doesn't take a lot of fuel. And we'll continue with some sniper turrets here just in case anyone gets close. The sniper turret does 200 damage a shot. And then we can start making reinforced walls too if we start getting even more worried. But I think this is already overkill. This will last us a long time. Even behemoth biters have a hard time dealing with what we just did. Hence my apology to the biters. Y'all aren't gonna make it through this one. There is no hope. The only way they can win now is if they attack at a different point that's not really defended. But even with just the pestilence spreader, slowing them down is really going to hurt them. I have more sniper turrets on me. I do. I don't like to have this pestilence guy by itself. It's kind of a weird angle for it. Put an underground right here. I always forget my corners. I'm still watching the mini-map there to see the next attack. Please. Do your worst. Hit me with your best shot. attacking there. You'll notice the biters have stopped moving. So they're forming up for an attack right now. That's what's happening right there. We'll put pestilence and a pestilence. I like to have them kind of overlap each other. Like that should work. Ten turrets engage the enemy. You can see the amount there. I was all excited there for a second. We'll put that there, and then we'll put the flamethrowers on the outsides. This is so overkill, it's great. I need to see this. I need this in my life right now. Engage, sinister laugh. And they'll already have kills too. Come on, my biter friends. You know you wanna. And this fixes the problem of having to use better ammo on these lines. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're so slow. They got slowed so much. Oh, poor biters. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Factorio episode 22, in the episode where we deleted the biters. Until next time, this is Yamakara. Ciao for now.